Don't you tell me T'Challa died, no the fuck. T'Challa didn't motherfucking die, bitch, or after dying. White people don't lose their motherfucking superheroes. You hear what I'm telling you? White people don't lose their motherfucking superheroes. Christopher Reeve was Superman.
Right.
He fell off a horse and broke his motherfucking neck. And Superman didn't break his neck. Then the man died and Superman didn't die. He did 3 more motherfucking movies, bitch.
That shit is real, bro. That shit's real. It's funny because it's Katt Williams, but what Katt is saying is pure fact. Pure fact. Let's take it back to this part right here that he said. Actually, it's all. Let's do it again. Do it again.
What the fuck was T'Challa? Don't you tell me T'Challa died, no the fuck. T'Challa didn't motherfucking die, bitch, or after dying.
Now, see, that's the part for me that is, it's strange that, again, maybe hearing it from people bigger than my small little YouTube channel, or bigger than my small little tweets, or bigger than other content creators' YouTube channels, or bigger than their tweets. Maybe hearing it from a celebrity, or hearing it from somebody in the public eye. Maybe then it might start to fucking click as to why we say the shit we say about T'Challa. As to why we say the shit we say about the Black Panther franchise. Like Katt Williams just said. Like he just said, don't tell me T'Challa died. No, the fuck he didn't. An actor died. Somehow we keep coming back to this. Somehow we keep having to rehab this conversation. Somehow we keep having to rehash this shit out. And by this point, if you don't get it, if it's not clicking to you as to why T'Challa is important, if it's not clicking to you as to why the Black Panther franchise means so much to this community, if it's not clicking to you as to why the hashtag is not gonna die New Year, same us, it's because you've surpassed ignorance and you are now being willfully ignorant. If you don't understand what we are saying when we say it, then you are now being willfully ignorant.
White people don't lose their motherfucking superheroes.
Boom, I can stop it right there. Shit. White people don't lose their motherfucking superheroes. How many times have we said that shit? So yes, again, I'm making it about that. Because that's what it is. That is one of the layers that I talk about. One of the layers to recast T'Challa. When we scream recast T'Challa, and again, it's not because we're trying to gatekeep. It's because of what the character means. It's because of how important that is our Superman. Yes, that is the black community's Superman. Like he said, white folks don't lose their superheroes. You lost Henry Cavill, but you still get Kal-El. Hell, you got Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, and Tom Holland as Spider-Man. You're getting to see your superheroes continue. You've had how many Batmans? You've had how many Jokers? And Katt Williams goes on to talk about that same fucking theme in this video. Whether it be a Damson, whether it be a Katt Williams, whether it be a Charlemagne the God, or whoever the next person, a Van Lathan, or whoever the next person might be. Maybe hearing it from somebody like that might be able to allow you to make the connections, might be able to allow you to open your eyes to understanding where we are coming from, what we're saying, why we're saying it, why it's important. Because it's so much deeper than the face value thing. When the character was created in 1966, when the comic appeared in the Fantastic Four comic in spring of July 1966 when it hit the shelves, we in our community hadn't been represented well. You want to know something? Again, I talk about this in the video, and I'm just going to show this. I'm going to show this really quick. I'm going to show this because people don't get it, bro. Motherfuckers don't get it because your privilege allows for you not to get it. But let me show you. Let me show you. Let me give you a little glimpse. The Black Panther was so important and is so important to the black community because that was the first time that we were able to see ourselves in media positively. You want to know why? Because every other time we're portrayed in media, we're portrayed in this way. It's a joke. We're portrayed as lazy. We're portrayed as jiving. We're portrayed as dumb. We're portrayed as the help. This is what they saw us as. This is what some of them still see us as. So when we say we want to be seen on screen, when we say we want to be represented on screen, it's because in the past we've been represented so poorly. It's because in the past we've been represented like this. We've been represented with big lips. We've been represented with big, bold, ugly ass features. We've been represented with being lazy or always jiving, or the gangster, or the help, or the absentee father, or the other stereotypical themes that follow us every single time. So when we say recast T'Challa, it's not about your fucking Marvel Cinematic Universe. Yes, we want to see him on screen next to some of his colleagues, next to some of the other white superheroes that get their stories told. But at the end of the day, we don't want the character gone because of what the character means to our community, what it means to the culture. So yeah, bro, it's that fucking deep. It means that much. For us to see a character like T'Challa being a king, a character like T'Challa being a king of an uncolonized nation in Africa, a character like T'Challa being as intelligent and as regal as he is, a character like T'Challa being as badass and being able to be as formidable against almost any foe, a character like T'Challa sitting on top of a throne, hand in hand with his black brothers and sisters, in the most technologically advanced nation in the world. We had never seen that shit until 1966 when Jack Kirby and Stan Lee decided to take a leap of faith. Because had they never wrote it, had they never thought about it, I can't tell you that it would have been done. I can't tell you that we'd be even sitting here being able to talk about T'Challa. Because you had two white men during the height of the civil rights movement that said and looked at the plight of the black community and said, there are no blacks being represented in our comics, but they read them. There are no blacks being represented in the media positively because they're too busy being represented like this. They're too busy being represented, again, in the things that I've already said, the stereotypical ways.